Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday morning, and I am here to read you a couple books about deer. If you've seen the photos in the video that I shared already, when I got home from work on Monday, there was this huge buck in my yard. I've never seen that buck before in my yard. So I got some video and some photos of him. He is a black-tailed deer. The books that we have in our library are about white-tailed deer. I don't know a lot about deer, but my kids do and my husband does. So I was talking to my youngest son and he sent me this info. The blacktail and the whitetail are different species. So the blacktail and mule deer are the same species, but the muley is a subspecies of the blacktail, and they are both close cousins to the whitetail. So the black-tailed deer and the white-tailed deer, they are cousins. I'm going to read you two books because they're not very long, but they have some really cool information in them. First one is very cute. It's called It's a Baby White-Tailed Deer. The author is Kelly Doudna. A white-tailed deer doe gives birth to one or two fawns. Fawns are what baby deer are called. Fawns are able to walk within minutes of being born. Some does may have 3 or 4 fawns, and when they're born, they have these tiny little spots on them. Fawns have many white spots in their coats. The spots help the fawns blend in with their surroundings. So he's blending in with all the daisies in the field. Fawns lie flat on the ground while their mothers are away eating. Fawns stay very still so they don't attract predators. Predators of the deer include wolves, coyotes, and mountain lions. A deer relies mainly on its sense of smell to detect predators. Deer also have very good senses of sight and hearing. Deer usually escape from predators by running away, but deer are also good swimmers. Deer live in most areas of North America. They prefer woodsy or bushy habitats. Deer are herbivores. They eat any plants they can find, including my flowers. So I have to be really careful with what I plant around my yard. Fawns lose their spots when they grow their first winter coats. They are about 5 months old when this happens. Male fawns leave their mothers when they are 1 year old. Female fawns stay until they are 2. A fun fact about the white-tailed deer. Deer are fast runners. They can sprint at speeds up to 30 miles per hour. That's about the same speed that cars move in the city. That's fast. All right, so that was It's a Baby White-Tailed Deer. Now I'm going to read a book called Backyard Animals, Deer. The author is Leo Statz. Deer. Deer are mammals. Elk, moose, and caribou are also types of deer. Male deer are called bucks. They are known for their antlers, or their horns. Deer can be many sizes. A deer's fur can be brown or gray. Some deer have white spots on their fur. Even when they're older, they keep their spots, some of them. White-tailed deer are common in North America, but deer can be found all around the world. They often live in places with lots of trees. The yellow areas are where deer live. Deer also live near mountains or fields. Some deer even live in cities. And this is funny, and I'm so bummed that I didn't get my camera out on Monday morning. Right across the street from the school, right outside the library window, there were deer in the church yard across the street, and they were kind of nibbling on the plants and the grass, and I'm so bummed that I didn't get a picture of them. Deer eat plants. They mostly eat grass and leaves. They also eat tree bark. Sometimes deer eat fruits and vegetables too. They really like to stand on their hind legs. At my parents' house, they have apple trees, so they like to eat the apples off the tree. Deer are ruminants. That means they swallow their food, then they bring the food back up again to chew it again. So they chew their food 2 times. A doe has 1 to 3 fawns at a time. Fawns leave their mothers after 1 or 2 years. Some types of deer live alone. Others live in groups called herds. Deer can live up to 15 years in the wild. The average weight to the lightest. The northern Paru weighs less than a bowling ball, so it weighs about 10 pounds. That's how much my cat used to weigh when she was a little chubbier, so not very big. The heaviest is the moose. A moose weighs less than a soda vending machine. That is about 900 pounds. A soda vending machine is about 1,100 pounds, very heavy. Then there's a glossary, so maybe words that you don't know what they mean. Antlers, bones that grow from a deer's head. Buck, a male deer. Doe, a female deer. Fawn, a young deer. Mammal, an animal that makes milk to feed its young and usually has hair or fur. Ruminant, an animal that has more than one stomach and chews cud. All right, that is the end of the deer book. So I hope you enjoyed those books. Maybe you have deer in your yard that you see. Sometimes if you're driving in town, oddly enough, you'll see deer. So I hope that you guys get a chance to see some, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.